December the 14th.
We have identified a new variant of coronavirus.
A new, more transmissible variant of the coronavirus is thought to be responsible for a huge surge of cases in Kent and London. Seeking to protect children and their parents, many schools in the capital choose to close early, days before the Christmas holidays are scheduled to begin anyway. December the 15th. Education Secretary Gavin Williamson threatens legal action to force the schools to reopen. Head teachers have no choice but to tell parents their children should now come to school the following day. December the 16th. Because of Williamson's legal action, thousands of children who had thought they were staying home to protect themselves and their families from the virus are instead made to attend school for a single day before the Christmas holidays begin. December the 20th. Health Secretary Matt Hancock is asked if the new variant is under control. He replies,
"No, it's not. The new variant is out of control and we need to bring it under control."
December the 21st. Gavin Williamson says schools will open as normal after the Christmas holidays. December the 22nd. Boris Johnson's own scientific advisers urge the Prime Minister to close schools before pupils come back after the Christmas holidays. They say it is highly unlikely that the pandemic can be brought under control if schools open in the new year. December the 28th.
Our plan is that primary schools will go back.
December the 29th. More than 80,000 people who take a COVID test on this one day will test positive. The widely predicted post-Christmas tsunami of coronavirus cases has begun. December the 30th. Gavin Williamson now says most primary schools will still open 5 days from now, including many in London. January the 2nd. Williamson U-turns, saying all London primary schools will now stay closed for 2 weeks, but most primaries across England will still reopen. January the 3rd. Boris Johnson says
schools are safe, very, very important to stress that,
and urges parents to send their children in. January the 4th. Schools reopen across the country. Millions of children go in. Boris Johnson says
schools are safe.
A few hours later, it's announced that Johnson will address the nation that evening.
The problem is that schools may nonetheless act as vectors for transmission, causing the virus to spread between households. Primary schools, secondary schools, and colleges across England must move to remote provision from tomorrow.
Millions of pupils have needlessly spent the day at school. The vast majority have not mixed indoors for nearly 3 weeks, but were forced by Johnson to go back to school for a single day, packing into classrooms and dining halls, where many will have contracted the virus, before taking it home to their families. January the 9th. An investigation by The Times reveals that the decision to send the children back to school, despite soaring infection rates, was Boris Johnson's alone. One Downing Street insider tells the newspaper he was the last man standing when it came to schools.